Peace and love, collective. Sending you guys nothing but love, peace, happiness, and prosperity. Send some of that back. All right. I'm just going to freestyle these messages, collective. Remember, take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't. These are not personal messages. If you would like personal readings, check the description box below. Subscribe to my website to stay up to date about when I'm doing personals. All right. We starting off with the Lovers in the Reverse, collective. Let's keep going. What is going on here? This Three of Wands energy has been standing out lately. Let's see what's going on here. This Three of Wands came out in the last reading. Let's see what's going on. You got the Lovers and the Three of Wands. I feel like it's some type of, it's something with your, it's like something with your love life, collective. Like someone can be gossiping, you know, talking about your love life or something. And let's go in a little deeper. Yeah, a group of friends, or you could be getting some type of advice from somebody. Make sure you're getting the right advice, okay, collective? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, disharmony is an imbalance, miscommunication, self-love, trust issues, conflicts, disconnection, lack of accountability, detachment, emotional instability, temptation from unethical choices, and opportunities need healing. Okay? So, collective, you could be going through something when it comes to, you know, your personal life. And I don't know if you know, someone you talk to, someone, it's you could have had a conversation with a group of friends, collective. That's what I'm seeing. You know, you really closed off about who you speak with when it comes to the decision that you're making. You know, because you guys, you used to have passion, harmony, and love in this relationship. This was your soulmate. You guys were kindred spirits. You know, this was a perfect union. Desire to share values. You know, unity, opportunities, mutual attraction, healing of the heart. What happened to turn you guys in reverse? Was this a false love, or was this literally your your love? It feel like it's some type of gossiping in the back. With these friends, I just see gossiping with this Three of Wands. You know, people is trying to figure out something when it comes to you, collective. It says a couple standing in a body of water are about to kiss. They symbolize yin and yang, the union of the opposite and the focus of desire and attraction. While the lovers represent romance and love, this card can be representative of relationships outside of a romantic connection. So this can be, you know, your relationships in your life. It seems like something is upside down. Your love relationships, your friendships, or something. Okay, because this can be, you know, a cycle of your partnerships, relationship, or something. You may be feeling like, you know, it's upside down. I feel like someone feel like they pour more into something than someone else. Let's keep going. Okay. It said it reminds us of the importance of self-love, and that honoring and understanding that love is the basic of a mutual connection. Okay. Like, you have, things got to be mutual. I really feel like somebody put more into their partnerships and relationships than other people. You know, someone is a giver. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody is a giver. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Self-love is the best love. Okay? The Lover's card asks you to reflect on whom and what we are giving ourselves to. Yeah, you giving yourself, you giving too much of yourself to other people, collective. With this Lover's card, you're giving yourself, you giving too much of yourself to other people because you have a good heart. The Lover has a whole lot to do with the heart chakra. You have a good heart. You love hard. You not only love who you in love with hard, you love your friends hard. You love you whatever you do, you love it. You passion. It's how passionate you are when it comes to certain things. In alignment, okay, it says practice shadow work and inner work. Speak for yourself, not for your partner, collective. If this is, I'm gonna give you guys both scenarios. If this is a romantic partnership, don't be so much into your relationship that you don't forget that you are a independent person too. Not saying that you can't depend on your partner, but you have to make a way for yourself too. You are somebody too. You are a part of that partnership. You are a piece of that partnership. So you have to make sure you maintain the part of that partnership that keep you at peace. Okay? And make sure you're not giving all the pieces of you to everybody else, and you're not keeping a little of that for yourself. That's self-love. Okay, so look, take what resonate, leave what don't. Don't try to make nothing fit into your space that don't. But make sure you feeding into yourself too. Don't just be pouring everything out, because you see this Lover is in reverse. That's in reverse. You pouring everything out. Make sure you nurturing yourself. Okay, collective. Make sure you nurturing yourself, because it's your harmony. You love hard. You know, anybody that's in your life, you love hard because that's who you are. Your friends or whoever it is, you love hard, collective. Make sure you know the difference between self-love, fake love. Okay, and self-love. No, make sure you know the difference between love, lust, and loyalty. Because there's a big difference in sexual relationships, your partnerships, your lover, like that, on that end, sexual end. Make sure you know the difference between love, lust, and love, and loyalty. And then in your friendships, make sure you know the difference between loyalty, love, self-care. And at the end of the day, each relationship should never make you drown. Okay, when I tell you guys, when you hear ship on the end of something, that means is a big chance that it can sink. Make sure whoever you giving your energy to is keeping you afloat, is keeping you going, keeping you flowing, keeping you nurtured, and you do so on to yourself. Okay, make sure it's not no holes in your boat, pretty much. Okay. Okay, because you expanding. I've been getting at my last reading. It's in expansion. All right. The three women lean against the fence, blowing bubbles. The Three of Wands is a card of peace, symbolizing trust in the universe while pausing to detach from material realms to gain perspective. The women are off the beaten path. Okay. Hoping to discover all the opportunities that await. The card encouraged manifestation, speaking your dreams and plans and needs into the universe. Tap into your vision for your world, okay? The world that you're trying to build, collective, tap into that. Tap into that. You have to love whatever it is. Love who love you, okay? Don't try to go outside of yourself loving things that don't have a care for you. And make sure the ones that love you is a healthy love. Is a safe love. And make sure the way that you loving yourself, you not feeling guilty by choosing yourself, collective. You stay grounded in your stability, achievements. Okay? Choosing not to rush. Trust yourself, collective. Trust that you're in alignment. Take a different route. Take a different approach of things. Stay in harmony, collective. Stay in harmony. That's what I'm seeing here. With this, because I'm really seeing like this is like Collective, you looking at your romantic relationships, you looking at your friendships, you looking at your partnerships. Things is looking like you want peace in those areas. If it don't bring you peace, you don't nurture it. You have to let it go. And it took you a minute to get to this Three of Wands energy when it came to how you love. You used that yourself like, is my heart a gift or a curse? It's just how you love, collective. You choosing yourself, self-love, okay? You busting a whole lot of people bubble, collective. You busting a whole lot of people bubble by seeing yourself, by showing up as you, showing up healed, this healed person. You know that you have a whole lot of work to do, but you finding your balance. You finding your balance, collective. You finding balance. You cherishing your gifts. You nurturing your body. You nurturing your mind. And start with the mind. You nurturing your mind. You nurturing your spirit. Your soul is still intact. Yes, intuitive knowledge. You tapping into your high priestess energy. Okay? You a divine messenger, collective. You listening. You turning to listen. You learning to listening. Yeah, you healed yourself with sacred medicine, sacred knowledge. And everybody, that don't even have to be anything physical. That could be you healed your spirit. You spiritually healthy. You spiritually healthy. Your abundance in the spiritual is flowing over. Because you gave out so much love, it's no way that it couldn't come back, collective. And sometimes it comes back with you choosing you. Sometimes it comes back without you getting them accept. You know what you saying sorry to yourself and really meaning it. You apologizing to yourself and really meaning it. You ending these cycles, collective. It keeps saying like these. You ending cycles on a good note. You ending these cycles on a good note. There's always enough. And people try to take from you, it's always enough. There's always enough, collective. You got enough love for so many people. You got enough love when you don't get any back, collective, because you so fruitful. But as soon as you start pouring that into yourself, things look different. You watch how you speak to yourself, collective. You worthy. You always been enough. Be kindness. Nurture yourself with this Kuan Yin energy. Nurture yourself. Okay, protect your energy. Because if it don't bring, like I say, if the offer does not bring you peace, you never accept it. That's partnerships, friendships, relationships, whatever it is. If it don't bring you peace, you never accept the offer. Stand your ground, my love. Forgive. All right? Stand your ground and forgive. Forgive not only yourself, but forgive others. But you never forget. You never forget, collective. You never forget. You have to be very careful who you share your love with. And who you love on. Who you sharing your visions with. Who you sharing your body with. You got this sexual wisdom. You done shared your, and you got this sexual wisdom. You have to be very careful who you love, who you share your loving energy with. Cause you bring peace and healing and strength and all these great things into other people's life. You got to make sure people is pouring into you. But you never stop pouring into yourself. You never stop working on that vision that you have for yourself, collective, all right? Okay? Remember that. Tell yourself the truth, collective. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. You brave. Believe in yourself. Protect your life force energy, collective, all right? Protect your energy. Make sure you're purifying yourself, cleansing yourself. Your spiritual hygiene is a plus at this time. Yeah, because you're having a whole new beginning. Whole new beginning. Sacred marriage with Mary Magdalene. Sacred marriage. Any contracts or any connections, anything you are involved in, you're a prosperous person. Anything you touch, you bring positivity to it. Okay? Watch how you speak to yourself, because you in the frequency of manifestation. So make sure you talking good to yourself, okay? You pass this test this season. You passed with flying colors into this season. Sacred contracts, collective. Yeah. When you start choosing yourself and stop choosing people that didn't love you, stop putting, putting so much into others, and start putting that into yourself, collective. Hey, you came out on top. You matched the frequency. Look, yeah, look. The father of basket. You start feeding into yourself. Okay? Very fruitful. Very fruitful. You see? You watered your own garden, collective. You watered your own garden. And the Most High and the ancestors put you on the frequencies for those who's nurturing their gardens too. And y'all all growing fruit together. And everybody, you feeding each other off of this prosperous energy. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, you a good provider, collective. This is why people will try to take advantage of you, because you're a good provider. You're a good provider. It's your support system. You always support people. Okay, your stability, you're generous, you're resourceful, you're trustworthy. Okay, you don't believe in manipulating people, betrayal, hatred, insecurity. You committed to volunteer work, like you love to help people. It said a man standing under an arch in his garden, filling his basket with some of the pretty much filling his basket with fresh fruit. Okay, that he picked from his garden, his flourishing fruit. The father of baskets has a skilled level of emotional intelligence and carried this awareness as he interact with the world. He holds the key to he holds the key between the heart and the head. The emblem between the heart and the head. This card in a reading is a reminder to hold firm to your boundaries and to the voice your needs. Okay, to hold firm to your boundaries and to voice your needs to protect your whole self. The father of baskets applies intellect, making wise decisions, not letting other people or circumstances distract him from his core values and morals. Remember, when you're engaging with others, you must practice peaceful navigation around their feelings and emotional triggers. Stability, generous, because is your stability. Because some people is not stable, collective. Some people is not stable. You have to make sure you stable. When you making certain people is stable when you make a certain decision, because one certain judgment from certain other people can be a trigger to other people, because a whole lot of people is not emotionally stable, collective. I apologize if I was a little everywhere. I channeled out, you guys. But boundaries, and make sure you setting good boundaries and you voicing your opinion on how you feel. You can say what you want to say. Just the way that you say it. Okay? But collective, if you're on the upright, this father of baskets saying that you're a good support. You pour into people. You support people. A man standing under an arch in a garden, you filling his basket with some of the flourishing harvest. It's time for you to flourish. It's time for you to take some of that fruit from them seeds that you planted into your success. It's time for it to succeed, because you planted the seed in great rich soil. And a whole lot of people couldn't walk this path with you, collective. They couldn't. I'm seeing new home. I'm seeing homes. I'm seeing gardens. Like I told you guys, when I first started YouTube, I had got a channel, and then I was like, oh my goodness. It's time for you to put them seeds back into the earth. Try to get more of that organic fruits and vegetables. You know, start nurturing the earth. Start being nurtured. You know, and I'm not saying I'm perfect or whatever, because I done fell off a whole lot. Start eating not only for taste, but eating to heal. You know, you will save more when you can go in your garden, or when you can, you know, when you healthy, when you don't have a problem with fasting, like food is just not a must to you today. You know, you doing things different. You giving your body a break from working so hard. You like, oh, I can hold off and not eat today. I'm gonna fast for the gifts of others. I'm gonna fast for the gift of my family. I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna fast for the strength of a chosen few. You know, you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. Just do it, collective. You'll see how your world change. And you done this, and certain things that you done without even, you know, asking for acknowledgement, none of that. The Most High seen that. Your ancestors seen that. That's why they watering into you. That's why they, you know, about to pour into your foundation. That's why they gonna make sure your foundation is strong. It don't matter who try to come and bring a demolition to it. You planted those seeds a long time ago. And you watered them, and you watered them. You didn't stand there to just stop and get stuck to watch them grow. You just sat back and made sure you nurtured them, and you went on and traveled through life. And when you look back, they multiplied. They were fruitful. You could feed a whole village off of your harvest, off of what you planted. And anybody that try to come in between that collective, it's just like what I'm saying is like they're gonna have a wake up call. Their bubble's gonna be dust because everybody counted you out. You had people in the back talking good stuff about you, but you had people in the back that was talking bad stuff about you when they thought you was falling, when they thought you failed, when they thought that seed didn't prosper. When that project didn't work, when you lost that contract, when you lost that job, when you lost that position, when you took that loss of a loved one. Because you were pouring so much into others to the point where you didn't even think about yourself. Because you knew you planted certain seeds. You knew you planted certain seeds, collective. You made sure that they had the nurturing, the love and the self-care. You know, you had the emotions and the, you know, to pour back into it, the good emotions. You watered it when you wasn't so certain. And that's why you coming out like this. That's why you deserve this. That's why you deserve this. This is why you deserve this. Because you worked for it. When people was talking about everything that all your losses and laughed in the background. You busting a whole lot of people bubble and you ain't trying to do it on no being egotistic or sarcastic. You ain't doing that. You just being you. You deserve this. You deserve to have a healthy family. You deserve to be in a healthy environment. You deserve to nurture yourself. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to collaborate with people that want the best for you. You deserve to be able to nurture yourself. You deserve to be able to nurture your family. You deserve to be able to celebrate your accomplishments without feeling guilty. You deserve that, collective. You work for it. You work for that. You poured so much into other people. Don't never forget about yourself. Never feel bad for accomplishing something. You never feel bad. It don't matter how small it is. It don't care. It don't matter what other people may say about it. If that's something that you put your mind to, you nurtured it, you done it. And if it ain't coming with real love, you not investing in it. Because self-investment is never a bad investment. And you start investing it into yourself. You had to know what real love is, that self-love, before you was able to give your friends or anybody. Okay, self-sufficient, collective. That's what you are. It took you many steps to get there. You building generational wealth because you know your generational worth. You building generational wealth because you always knew what your generation was worth. Your family was worth. What you were worth. Generational wealth, financial security, a family gathering together, curry shells, snug above their head. The family has everything they need, and there is more than enough to go around. You was never selfish, collective. You planted the seed, that one seed flourished. That could have been an idea. That could have been, funding something. That could have just been word of encouragement, whatever it is. That was It's succeeding. It's helping you succeed. You planted into somebody's success, not only other people, yours, your own. So any losses that you thought you ever took, you wasn't taking any losses. You was taking lessons. And you learned how to love out of those lessons. You learned the real meaning of love out of those lessons. Those L's that you took, you signed up for the assignment. You had to really define what is divine. You had to define what is love, what is loyalty, what is lust, what is least, what is less, what is more. What do all these things mean to me? What is value? What is worth? What is being consistent? What is it to have thick skin? What is it to have boundaries? What is it to say no? What is it to say yes and mean it? If you don't get anything from it, you will still be all right. You had to really sit back and ask yourself all of those questions. So many years after, you sat back and you poured into others. You poured into others. Now it's time for you to pour into yourself. And you got good people around you that didn't forget those little seeds of encouragement that you planted into them. So they don't have a reason to hate on your success. They want you to succeed because you always planted good stuff into others. Self-investment is never a bad investment, collective. It could be a tricky one sometime. It could be a scary one sometime. But win or lose, you can't say, I learned self-love. I learned how to choose me. It don't matter if I made $1 million from it or if I made a penny from it. I was satisfied with that decision because it brought me peace. That's the difference between you and other people, collective. You ain't greedy. If you got a little success, money ain't changed you. It changed your way of thinking. It changed your way of thinking, and it changed the way other people think of you. It ain't never changed you. It changed the way other people thought of you. It changed the way you thought of yourself. You knew your worth. That's how it changed you, because you knew your worth. You put yourself out there many a times. You was left to hang dry. So is self-investment a bad investment? No. Because all them seeds that you planted a long time ago, and to all of those people, those failed relationships, those failed partnerships, those failed those failed connections, you still stepped up to get your harvest. You was good, that good. You was that person people could confide in. You wasn't trying to bust nobody bubble. You wasn't trying to prove nobody wrong. You was just trying to expand your consciousness and share your knowledge. Food of thought. You was sharing your knowledge, your food of thought, your theory that you see in this world. And you ain't wrong by doing that. You ain't wrong. But you had to wake up and realize some things. Okay? It says, the family has everything they need, and there is more than enough to go around. The 10 of coins comes with the comfort of knowing you are held. The card represents you are held in high honor, collective. You are healed. You did the shadow work. You balanced your good and your bad. This card represents, it says this card represents complete earthly and material success. But the card also carries a warning of becoming stagnant. Okay? You don't, no. You keep going. If it ain't flowing, it ain't growing. And you growing. You about growth. Because you gonna succeed. Because you planted those seeds of success. Worldly wealth is not to be all. Worldly wealth is not the be all and end all. That's why you balance, collective, because you know what it is not to have. You know how it is to have, collective. You deserve you the perfect royal balanced person to define this outcome. Because it's not your ego. It's not your ego, collective. It says the family is building a legacy and knowing the real wealth extends far beyond funds. You learned some things when you was taking certain contracts. You learned some things when you was going into different binding agreements. You learned some things when you was going through certain things with partnerships and business deals. You learned some things when certain people let you down and you was building them up. You learned some things, collective. You found yourself in the funding of others. You found yourself in the funding of others. You think that being a hateful person was too expensive and it was taken for the fund of your abundance. You found yourself in the funding of people who was playing games with your livelihood. You found yourself in the midst of them fundings, all of those things that you funded. And people just was playing with you just because you hold this high honor. But you found yourself. So you didn't lose no funding. You lost respect for a few people, but you found more respect for yourself, and you found your worth. So yeah, you knew the difference in between the funding and the finding. The funding showed you how to find yourself. You see that you was never lost. But sometimes you had to take a couple L's in those lessons. Okay? You had to stop putting so much in. Because you was starting to see you was getting let down. Collective. Until you start investing into yourself and not in a selfish way, in a smart way. Yeah, collective. You know that real wealth extends far beyond funds. You found that out, right? Yeah. They are working to leave their descendants better off than they were during their time on earth. Your ancestors got you through this. Take care that it says take care that your resources are being used in a way that moves us closer to the world you believe in. Make a decision rooted in love for yourself, for others, and for the planet. Now you're secure on a solid ground. Prepare for what comes next, collective. Generational wealth, old money, legacy, family, traditions, gathering, plenty. Okay? Write a letter to everyone who ever been important to you. Then send them a gift. Okay? It says, then send them or gift them back to the earth. So that's like you writing down. You know, you doing that. Like I said, I'm a journeyer. I journal. I journal my journey. And you have to write down certain things. And just give it out. Just let it go. There's a whole lot of things that certain people have done for people and they never said anything. And it's a hurting feeling to sit back and see that you put yourself out for people, places, and things in a good way. And you got certain things returned to you in a negative way. That's a hurtful thing. Because everybody that do good don't have to tell everybody that they do good. But it's a smack in the face for the people that you done good. They didn't know you did good and they treated you bad. But if they would have knew that you done something good for them, they would have treated you good. But you would have knew it was fake. That's how you knew the lesson into self-love and self-care. Because sometimes you do a little stuff, you do something, you put it out there a little bit, anonymously, and see how the reaction gonna be. And you learn a lot about people. Because some people will treat you off of what you can do for them. So when you do certain things that people don't know, and then you sit back and peep how they really get down, and they treat you bad, and you was that angel in disguise. But the Most High and the ancestors seen the things that was left unseen, collective. Always remember that. And the great ones hear the things that was left unheard. The great ones hear things that was left unsaid. A whole lot of great ones can hear things that you ain't even say. It's a feeling. Yeah. Collective. Your family, it says the family, you are building a legacy. Okay? Anybody that wanted to reject any information and reject you, that rejection was your protection. A whole lot of people going to try to challenge your wealth. They want to challenge your wealth and count your pockets, but they didn't want to step up for the challenge to help you get there. They want to challenge your wealth and check your pockets, but nobody didn't want to step up to the challenge that helped you get there. Make it make sense. Self-love is the best love. And a self-investment is never a bad investment, collective. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Take what resonate, leave what don't. If you need anything from me, check the description box below. Peace.